Hi there. How we doing? Welcome to Quizzo. So glad you guys are here. Facebook here, Instagram over here. Very glad you guys are here. As usual, you know how this works. If you've been here before, this is week 5. After all, we've been under quarantine Quizzo for 5 straight weeks now. There's a link to a Google Forms. You can see it on Facebook in the comments below.
Hi there. How we doing?
Right about there somewhere. It's an answer sheet. There's a link there. Or you can click on this. It says scan me right there. Go ahead and scan that. There's an answer sheet there on Google Forms or Instagram. Here's my face. Click this, scan that. There's a form there, or pop on Sean P. McGuire /virtual Quizzo. It's all there. If I seem out of my wits, that's because I am. Miss Producer's running late, so for this first round, I'm on my own. So it's gonna be interesting or awful, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, as usual, your prize tonight, top prize, is half of the Venmo pool, which as of right now is $352. Hell yeah, $352 just went up in the last 2 minutes since I checked it, which means you are walking away with $176. I did a little bit of math. $176 if you win, which we do have somebody 2 weeks in a row who's won, so maybe it's gonna be somebody new. The other half of that is going to a cause near and dear to my heart. It's going to the East Falls Bar and Restaurant Support Fund. If you're a local or if you've come to my Quizzo at all ever, you know I do this all around the neighborhood. I do it in East Falls at 2 places, Manayunk, one place, downtown at Center City. I also work at Billy Murphy's sometimes. Yeah, so this is near and dear to my heart, and I hope we raise a lot of money for them. I don't think I'm going to get a cut, but, you know, it's my friends, my family, my neighbors, everybody. It's everybody in the world to me. So I hope we raise the bar a little bit. And if you come in second place, we got some nice gift cards for you. You can see some of them here, Instagram. You can see them right here. It's my chicken scratch. It says week 5. We got gift cards to Billy Murphy's Irish Saloon, Deke's Barbecue, The Rook, the Philly Improv Theater. They help me be funny and engaging a little bit. The N Crowd, my favorite improv troupe. 4th Street Cookies. Everybody loves cookies. A $10 gift card to Grubhub. It's like free food. And a very special one, Dynamic Advertising Solutions, which Dynamic Advertising Solutions. Those are the people that made my pens, such as this one that I think is about 1.5 years old. You can see Quizzo sucks, so I stole this pen and then my URL. Some cat hair too. Here you go, Instagram. Look at this. If you win that gift card, you too can get your own personalized pens or literally anything else. They do a bunch of shit. Anyway, let's get underway. Oh, somebody asked Miss Producer. Her name is Casey. She's at book club. They meet one Thursday a month, and ton happens to be their night. They're supposed to be done by 8, but they're running late, probably because everybody's needs some social interaction. Anyway, as usual, round 1 tonight is on current events. Hope you read the news. Question 1: together with Halsey and he who shall not be named at Billy Murphy's, Bon Jovi, which New Jersey classic rocker is headlining a virtual Jersey for Jersey Pandemic Relief Fund show next week, somewhere on the internet? Together with Halsey and he who shall not be named at Billy Murphy's, aka Bon Jovi, which New Jersey classic rocker is headlining a virtual Jersey for Jersey Pandemic Relief Fund show next week, somewhere on the internet? Somewhere, Jersey for Jersey. Number 2, in honor of his grandma who died from COVID-19, which Saturday Night Live star announced this week that he's going to pay 1 month's rent for everyone in his grandmother's apartment building. In honor of his grandma who died from COVID-19, which Saturday Night Live star announced this week that he's going to pay 1 month's rent for everyone in his grandmother's apartment building. Very touching, very moving. Number 4, which mega chain of movie theaters is reportedly in talks with bankruptcy lawyers? Which mega chain of movie theaters is reportedly in talks with bankruptcy lawyers? Although it sounds like they're not going under, they just need to restructure. I don't know the mumbo jumbo, but they're okay for now, I think. I don't know. Number 4, RIP to which American folk singer who was once called the Mark Twain of songwriting? RIP to which American folk singer who was once called the Mark Twain of songwriting? Instagram, glad you're here. There's a couple of these on there. Somebody's double dipping a little bit. As long as you got one answer sheet, I don't care how you look at this. Although Facebook is nice, you can see all my graphics. Number 5, also RIP to Linda Tripp, TRIPP, the whistleblower from which White House scandal? RIP to Linda Tripp, TRIPP, the whistleblower from which White House scandal? That was question 5. I am going a little fast. It's because I'm here on my own. I don't know how to pace myself without a producer here. That's okay. To recap, number 1, which New Jersey classic rocker is headlining a Jersey for Jersey show next week somewhere on the internet? Number 2, which SNL star announced he's going to pay 1 month's rent for everybody in his grandmother's apartment building? 3, which mega chain of movie theaters is almost bankrupt? 4, RIP to which American folk singer who was once called the Mark Twain of songwriting? And 5, that's where we're at, also RIP to Linda Tripp, the whistleblower from which White House scandal? Should catch it up right there. Sorry, I had to take a burp break. Number 6, perhaps living up to his name, which Sesame Street character is hosting a weekly snack chat to help kids deal with staying home? Perhaps living up to his name, which Sesame Street character is hosting a weekly snack chat to help kids deal with staying at home? And honestly, people like me, because I like snacks and Sesame Street, and I don't know how to deal with staying at home. It's been 5 weeks. What do you want from me? I don't know if I said this on Facebook, but this is Wissahickon Buzzed. Again, not a sponsor. I just like their beer, and they're like 30 feet from my house that way, right over there. Number 7, for some reason beyond me, which comedian announced that she and her chef husband are going to host an upcoming cooking show? For some reason beyond me, which comedian announced that she and her chef husband are going to host an upcoming cooking show? Question 7. This one, I'm just boring. It's just a glass of water. Clear my throat a little bit. How we doing, Instagram? You still in there? Throw me some hearts, whatever we do, and if you're enjoying this. Cool, I didn't get any hearts. That's good. Number 8, Netflix released a bonus episode of Tiger King with talking head interviews with the people behind it, hosted by which former host of The Soup? Netflix released a bonus episode of Tiger King with talking head interviews with the people behind it, hosted by which former host of The Soup? The Soup. Oh, good. I got a face. All right, cool. One person's with me and enjoying this. Thank you. Who's this? Taylor Engels with 2 S's. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate that. Netflix released a bonus episode of Tiger King with talking head interviews with the people behind it, hosted by which former host of The Soup? That's question 8. Question 9. Oh, I hear my producer coming down. Good.
Book club is over.
Oh, good. She's back from book club.
Kirsten are coming too. Kirsten's signing on to play.
Oh, welcome, Kirsten. You're here somewhere. Good to see you.
Hopefully your boyfriend heard her. Shout out.
Question 9. RIP to which WWE/WWF ring announcer, lovingly known as Fink? RIP to which WWE ring announcer, lovingly known as Fink? Question 9. I'm glad you're here.
What did I miss? Tell me everything.
Nothing. I told Facebook and Instagram I feel awkward because I don't have a way to banter with.
Oh, I'm sorry. Only once a month that I have book club.
I told them, yeah, somebody asked about book club, so I told them, so if you want to fill the details in or throw it in the chat or some shit, go ahead and do that.
I can show you the book that we read.
Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want your plug to be after this round?
No.
Okay. Anyway, number 9 was the WWE ring announcer. Number 10, which European world leader was taken into intensive care this week after coming down with COVID-19? I think I asked that last week. That's right. I mean, it's a big story. Which European world leader was taken into intensive care this week after coming down with COVID-19? Need to send a chat to somebody real quick. All right, that's all we got. Those are all the questions. I'm going to run through them again really quickly. Hope you catch them all. Number 1, together with Halsey and He Who Shall Not Be Named at Billy Murphy's, a.k.a. Bon Jovi, which New Jersey classic rocker is headlining a virtual Jersey for Jersey pandemic relief fund show next week, somewhere on the internet, presumably somewhere in New Jersey? Number 2, in honor of his grandma who died from COVID-19, which SNL star announced this week that he's going to pay 1 month's rent for everyone in his grandmother's apartment building? Number 3, which mega chain of movie theaters is reportedly in talks with bankruptcy lawyers? Number 4, R.I.P. to which American folk singer who was once called the Mark Twain of songwriting? 5, also R.I.P. to Linda Tripp, T-R-I-P-P, the whistleblower from which White House scandal? Okay, 6, perhaps living up to his name, which Sesame Street character is hosting a weekly snack chat to help kids deal with staying at home? 7, for some reason beyond me, I have no idea why, which comedian announced that she and her chef husband are going to host an upcoming cooking show? 8, Netflix released a bonus episode of Tiger King with talking head interviews with the people behind it, hosted by which former host of The Soup? And honestly, if you haven't seen it, you're not really missing much. I don't know what you thought. I didn't really get much out of it.
Yeah, I wasn't really happy with it. It wasn't raunchy enough.
I wanted to see.
It was really lacking without Joe Exotic.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
say. Yeah.
I wanted to see Joe or Carol pop in.
I needed to hear his his little raunchy voice.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I know.
Anyway, number 9, R.I.P. to which WWE ring announcer, lovingly known as Fink? Don't write Fink. You're not getting credit if you write Fink. And 10, which European world leader was taken into intensive care this week after coming down with COVID-19, or the vid, as we call it in this house, because we are cool people. Mm-hmm. That's what my mother says. All right, I see answers rolling in already, which is a good sign. Now we're going to put them in on the Google Forms. It should go without saying, I probably should have said this at the top, no Google, no Siri, none of that shit. Just your brain and the answer sheet. And I realize we're on the honor system here, but honestly, who cheats at Quizzo? Like, that's kind of scummy. Anyway, the first one, Batman started Corona. There's a name. That's something. I sure can. Noodle Chocolate. That's a fun name. Dare to be Stupid. Glad to see you guys here. They're Wissahickon regulars. Holy Lemore Batman. Lemur. Grandmaster Fart and the Flatulent 5. There we go. That might be my favorite team name of the week. It's only been 5 weeks. Question mark, exclamation mark. Dude, honestly, I feel the same way. It feels like it's been like 6 freaking months. Nuts. I'll show you my stimulus if you show me yours. Gritty's Biddies. Glad you guys are here again, too. It's always a plus to you guys. Prestige Worldwide and Ainsley No Mountain High Enough. Sorry, I guess that's Ainsley No Mountain High Enough. It's a good name. Somebody in the comments said that's because you have a strong dislike for him, which I guess is for Bon Jovi, but that's not why he's not to be named. It's a fun story. You got to come into the bar. I'm going to save you the story on Facebook. Just come into Billy Murphy's and find out why.
Mike's in the chat. You can just ask him.
No, I thought that was Mike Murphy, but this is a different Michael Murphy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Michael Murphy. We're talking about you. Good to see you in here. All right, they are still rolling in, which is a good sign. 7:33. So we got about 40 teams in there. You think this might be it, or you think there's some more?
I mean, I'll start reading.
You want to do that? Let's take a Venmo pause real quick. We're up to 402 on Venmo, you guys. Hell yeah. 400. Oh, I can't curse. That's right. Facebook yelled. $402, which means as of right now, and again, it's going to keep climbing. If you win, you're walking away with $201. Pretty good haul. Okay. Give me your sheet. And I need a pen as well. There should be one in front of you somewhere. Yes. Here is the latest pen. I got them like right before the pandemic, so you've only seen them for like 2 weeks. But if you win the gift card tonight, you can get this pen. Oh, it's not showing up on camera at all. No, whatever. It's in yellow ink on white writing, which I realize now is not a good decision. But it says, if lost, please return to Quizzo. It's got my URL. See Instagram? You can see it there. But not showing up on camera. But if you win that gift card, you can get your own pens that don't show up on camera. 1, 2, 10. There's a mix-up on our answer sheets. Give me a second here. This is what happens when I run the show by myself. Can't take it anywhere. That's why I need a producer. How dare you? It's coming out of your paycheck. There you go. Okay. I think that's right. I think that's right. All right, yeah, so that's definitely it on the answers because nothing else has come in. All right, so round number 1 was current events. Round number 2, it is Conan O'Brien's birthday this weekend on Saturday. He's turning, I think, like 1,000,000 years old. 60-something. He's old. But anyway, in his honor, round 2 is on late night talk show hosts. Yes, late night talk show hosts. Mostly late night. I think they're all late night. Whatever. Number 1, the inspiration for this round. I already gave you the answer. Which former Simpsons and SNL writer stars in his own talk show named after him on TBS, after being fired from the Tonight Show, which just got a retooling. I haven't seen it because we don't have cable, but heard it's that's good. The inspiration for this round. Which former Simpsons and SNL writer stars in his own talk show with his own name as the title on TBS after being fired from the Tonight Show? How do I say this word? Eponymous? Eponymous?
I'm not good with words.
I wrote down a word and then didn't write down how to say it because I'm a big dumb dummy.
Dummy.
Okay. Whatever. Number 2, which big chin skis-ball weaseled his way into being the longest tenured host of The Tonight Show by episode count? Which big-chinned skis-ball, I just like saying skis-ball, weaseled his way into being the longest tenured host of The Tonight Show by episode count? I don't like him. I don't like him. If you couldn't tell by how I described him, not a fan. Eponymous. Whatever. Eponymous. You know what it is. You know what it means. Number 3, which late show and late night host began his career as a weatherman? Which late show and later late night host, or I guess late night and then late show host, began his career as a weatherman? I want to see what that weather forecast looks like. Like we got Glenn Hurricane Schwartz, who's like, he's good at it, but he's like so boring to listen to.
I know.
We used to have Sheena Parveen, and then could you imagine this guy doing it? Man.
I actually don't know who it is. What number did you?
This is question 3. You know who it is.
Oh, I actually wouldn't like that.
I think he's funny.
It's okay. He's all right.
Skis ball's my favorite boardwalk game. That's very funny. Christian is always good. We should do a prize for like best comment. I feel like it'd go to Christian every week, but
it would absolutely go to Christian every week.
Maybe I'll start that next week. Number 4, which former Saturday Night Live cast member that laughs too damn much landed a late night gig after starring in critically panned movies Taxi and Fever Pitch? Which former SNL cast member that just laughs way too much landed a late night gig after starring in critically panned movies Taxi and Fever Pitch?
I like Fever Pitch.
You did? Why? It was terrible.
Because I'm a sucker for a love story.
That too. But he's not even a good actor in it. Anyway. 5, who hosted The Tonight Show immediately before Johnny Carson? Auntie Lane's not watching this, so I might have aged myself out of the room. That's all right.
I know, so much of our family has dropped out tonight.
It's because they don't love us.
My sister dropped out too.
It's because they don't love us. Number 5, who hosted The Tonight Show immediately before Johnny Carson? Question 5. There's 5 fingers in case you couldn't count the 5. I don't know. Jesus Christ, it's been 5 weeks of this shit. Oh, man.
And more to come.
Yeah, we got at least 2 more to come. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Number 6, which former satirical right-wing pundit now hosts The Late Show on CBS? Which former satirical right-wing pundit now hosts The Late Show on CBS? Thanks. That's a little creepy coming from my sister, but I appreciate the comments.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. This is why I don't pop into comments much. It's weird. It's weird. Number 7, which Brit hosts a CBS talk show that's largely forgettable outside of Carpool Karaoke, which I think now has its own TV show? Which Brit hosts a CBS talk show that's largely forgettable outside of Carpool Karaoke, which I'm pretty sure it has its own show on cable now, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I thought I'm not 100%, but I think isn't that like an online thing?
Is it? I don't know. We don't have cable. I don't watch anything. I'm an old man. Number 8, another Saturday Night Live question. Which former SNL head writer now hosts a talk show down the hall from his former stomping grounds? Which former SNL head writer now hosts a talk show down the hall from his former stomping grounds? Which I think we saw, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did the NBC studio tour. I think we saw his studio. We saw that one, the one from question 4, and of course SNL. That's the prize. He's not listening. Number 9, which South African stand-up comic broke the monotony of an all-white male lineup in late night en route to his gig on Comedy Central? Well, I guess whatever. Number 9, which South African stand-up comic broke the monotony of an all-white man in late night en route to his gig on Comedy Central? Although, reading that question out loud, I realize it's flawed because there's somebody else in the same network, but whatever. South African stand-up comic on Comedy Central. You figured it out. Oh, beer break. And number 10, the last question in the round. Which former late night host had his biggest TV hit as the character Nigel Wick on the Drew Carey Show? Which former late night host, he's not a host anymore, had his biggest TV hit before late night as the character Nigel Wick on the Drew Carey Show? One of 6-year-old Sean's favorite shows for some reason. Still holds up. Anyway, that's all we got for round number 2. Here they all are again real quick. Number 1, the inspiration for this round. Which former Simpsons and SNL writer stars in his own eponymous?
Why'd you go put the word in there if you don't know?
Because I wanted to sound smart, and I'm not. I'm a big dumb dummy. Whatever. He stars his own talk show on TBS with his name after being fired from the Tonight Show. I gave you the answer. Number 2, which big-chinned skis-ball weaseled his way into being the longest tenured host of the Tonight Show by episode count? Which late night and late show host began his career as a weatherman? 4, which former SNL cast member that laughs too damn much landed a late night gig after starring in Taxi and Fever Pitch, both of which I think are terrible, one of which you think is good. You're wrong. Number 5, who hosted the Tonight Show before Carson, all the way back? 6, which former satirical right-wing pundit now hosts The Late Show? 7, which Brit hosts a CBS talk show that's largely forgettable outside of carpool karaoke? 8, which former SNL head writer now hosts a talk show down the hall from SNL? Number 9, which South African stand-up comic, I missed the question, has a show on Comedy Central? And number 10, which former late night host was Nigel Wick on the Drew Carey Show? He had a sidekick on his late night show. He was a skeleton named Jeff.
That's cool.
Pretty cool. Anyway, that is it for round 2. Go ahead and turn them in. And you think we're ready for answers for round number 1?
Yo, you can give all the answers. Just
yes,
no scores.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So, flipping back, that was round 2. Round 1 was current events. There's a reminder. Some answers. Question 1, together with Halsey and Jovi, which New Jersey classic rocker is headlining Jersey for Jersey? That's Bruce Springsteen. Cubby has put the Boss. That's good. Cubby's put Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi's in the question. I told you this. Anyway, number 2, which SNL star announced this week he's going to pay 1 month's rent for everyone at his grandma's housing project? That was Michael Che. Shoebox Scrapping. I'm glad you're here. Although, yes, it would be easier with other people on your team. But that's okay. Come back next week. I'm here every Thursday. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific time. I don't know where you're at. Number 2, which SNL star is giving away money? That's Michael Che. Number 3, which mega chain of movie theaters might go bankrupt? That's AMC. Number 4, RIP to which American folk singer, the Mark Twain of songwriting? It's John Prine. Some questions are for you. Some questions are for me. Number 5, also RIP to Linda Tripp, the White House from the the whistleblower from the Monica Lewinsky scandal. If you were close, if you danced around it, we gave it to you. We know what you're talking about. Number 6, perhaps living up to his name. Oh, we're running water. Okay. Perhaps living up to his name, which Sesame Street character is hosting a weekly snack chat? That's Cookie Monster. Of course it is. Number 7, which comedian and her chef husband are going to have an upcoming cooking show? That's Amy Schumer. All right. It's called Amy Schumer Learns to Cook, in case you want to look it up and not watch it. Number 8, Netflix released a bonus episode of Tiger King with Joel McHale. Yes, Joel McHale. Number 9, RIP to WWE/WWF ring announcer Howard Finkel. Copy has put Fink. I told you not to put Fink. You're not getting credit for it. It's Howard Finkel. And number 10, which European world leader is taking it to intensive care? That was Boris Johnson of the UK. If you only put the UK, which is a couple of years, we couldn't give it to you. You got to tell us it's Boris Johnson. If you put, when he's put Boris Douchebag Johnson, that's good. That got your point. Kelpie's put his title, Prime Minister Johnson. That's good enough. Yeah, y'all know who it is. Yeah, answers for round 2, Miss Producer, or should we go right to round 3?
Just how we go round 3, then go to answers for 2.
That makes sense.
Maybe scores for 1.
That makes sense. This is why we keep you around.
Well, probably not. I like keeping the scores till the end. It makes me happy.
I agree. Yes, I very much agree. All right. Round 1 was current events. Round 2, we'll come back to that. I was late night talk show hosts. Round 3, I saw a couple of your Facebook posts. Friday was something called National Siblings Day. Shout out to all the siblings. My sister's in the chat, but I hid it, so I can't see that she's talking to me right now. So round 3 is going to be on TV siblings. And this is a picture round. I'm going to show you a couple seconds of some characters. You got to tell me all the people, well, tell me all of the siblings in this picture. I don't care about the show. Don't tell me the show. Tell me the siblings, which if you're a critical thinker, you should know means there are multiple points each question. Most of them are 2, a couple of them are 3. Name these characters. Let's see if I did this right. Do this. Do this. Click this. Click this. Oh, I guess I didn't do it right. Oh, there we go. All right. Round 3 is on. Uh-oh. 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 Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Round 3 is on TV siblings. Like I said, mother. All right, don't look. Here's all the answers. Don't look. All right, third time's a charm. Round 3, TV siblings. Instagram. I'm going to turn you around so you can see this. Round 3, TV siblings. Remember, tell me all the characters. Don't tell me the TV show. Whatever you figured out. Number 1. Name these characters. Don't tell me the show. Tell me the characters. Number 1. I'm sure they're up to no good there. 2. 3. I know we're going a little quick, but we'll double back. 4. Whoops, almost cut you off there, screen. 5, after they were old and kind of fat. 6. Are you yawning at Quizzo?
Yeah, I did.
That's very rude.
I went to work today.
That's very rude. I'm at work right now. 7. Oh, man. There's so many fun things to look at in this picture. 8. Zoom in a little bit for you there, Instagram. Number 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
9. 10. Nicely lit, nicely framed. That's a good picture there. And I'm sure they're doing something a little gross. And so we'll go through them again really quickly. Remember, tell me the characters. Every character in this, well, all the sibling characters in this picture. Not the show, nothing else. Just these siblings. Number 1. 3 answers, 3 points.
I'm better you didn't put Schitt's Creek in it. I
could have. There's a lot of shows I could have put in here.
I know.
That's right. 2.
I'm just really into Schitt's Creek right now.
It is pretty good. I don't mind it.
We're going to watch it after this.
Yes, ma'am. 3.
People are saying you're going too fast.
Well, tell them to write faster. 4. 5. 6. 7. 'This is so good. 8. Have you ever seen this show for number 8?
No, I don't think I like it.
Yeah, I never seen it. I never even heard of it. Anyway, 9. You look mad. She's always mad.
No.
9 and 10. All right, that is all we get. That is all you get. That was twice through. I know that was a little quick. Do we need them again? Do we need them a third time? Okay, nothing on Instagram. Let's see, nothing from Facebook. So I think we're okay. All right. Well, we'll go one more time. We'll go through it quickly. That's how we'll do this. If I know how to do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Clicking buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we'll go through this again really quickly. This is really just more of a refresher. So, you know, work quickly. Round 3, TV siblings. Number 1, 3 answers. Number 2, 2 answers. I know I'm missing one. Whatever. It's a good picture. 3, 4, 5. After they're old and doughy, and I think this is the sequel show. Probably give some away. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that is all you get. Instagram, I'm going to flip you around. Here's my big dumb face. Ready? Ah! I never get tired of that. You'd think I would, but I don't. All right, and we're back. This over here, click this over here. That's all you get. Hope you caught them all. So go ahead and turn those in for round number 3, and I'm going to give you answers for round number 2. Oh, wow, a lot of people already turned it in. I guess we didn't need them a third time. That's all right. Round 2, as a refresher from 2 minutes ago, was late night talk show hosts. In honor of Conan O'Brien's birthday, told you that at the top. Question 1, the inspiration for this round. Well, of course, that was Conan O'Brien. Gave it to you. I looked it up. It says eponymous. That sounds wrong, but I'm going to go with eponymous next time I say it. Number 2, for round 3, for people who are asking, just give me the characters. Give me the characters. I don't need the show. I don't care about the show.
Why are people not listening?
I don't know. It's like I did say it like 9 times.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm judging them.
Me too. I always judge people. Round 2, question 2. Which Big Chin skis-ball is the longest tenured host of The Tonight Show by episode count? It's Jay Leno by like 84 episodes or something like that. Woo. We don't like Jay Leno. Don't.
Oh, I don't like him either.
Forget Jay Leno. Yeah, he's got that like the butt chin. At least he has a chin. Number 3, which late night / late show host began his career as a weatherman? That was David Letterman, my dad's favorite late night show. Number 4, which former SNL cast member, which I should have proofread this. SNL is getting a lot of lip service tonight. Number 4, which former SNL cast member laughs too dang much? That's Jimmy Fallon, current host of The Tonight Show. Number 5, who hosted The Tonight Show before Fallon and Leno and Carson? That was Jack Paar. P-A-A-R, Jack Paar. If you were close, we gave it to you, but from the looks of it, not a lot of these were. That's all right. 6, which former satirical right-wing pundit is now on The Late Show? That's Stephen Colbert, the Colbert Report. 7, which Brit hosts a CBS talk show after Colbert that's largely forgettable outside of carpool karaoke? That's James Corden, the only fat guy in late night. Number 8, which former SNL head writer, again with SNL, now hosts a talk show down the hall from his former stomping grounds? That's Seth Meyers. 9, which South African stand-up has a gig on Comedy Central? That's Trevor Noah. And 10, which former late night host had his biggest TV hit as Nigel Wick on the Drew Carey Show? That was Craig Ferguson. Craigie Ferg. All right, let's see what everybody's yelling at me in the comments. I see a lot of things I didn't read. Let's see. No Full House. Show us the cat. I can show you the cat. No Full House. Yeah, I could have put them. You'll see why I didn't in a minute, though. That was on purpose. Oh, somebody called me Joey. That's encouraging.
I hate that.
Joey's a weird word.
It's like vaguely sexual, and I hate it.
No Tia and Tamara. Although Tia and Tamara were on my list of siblings, and I know.
Tia and Tamara.
Yeah, sister.
And not the Rose siblings.
Sister, and Schitt's Creek were both on my list, and I cut them out. And honestly, I probably should have kept them in. I think there were a couple I could have done better. Anyway, do you think we're ready for answers, Miss Producer?
Yeah.
After this beer break. Oh yeah, no, we're ready. There's a bunch of teams turning it in. Yeah, okay. All right, round 3 again. TV siblings. I'm gonna pull this back over here. Pull this up. Click this. And then I can click this and this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. All right. Number 1. Heads up, Instagram. Turn you around. Number 1. That's the Simpsons kids. Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. I don't know why I have such a tongue twister. Maggie, Bart, and Lisa. Number 2, that's Chris and Meg Griffin. Number 3 was Malcolm, Dewey, and Reese. From Malcolm in the Middle. And again, you didn't need the show. That's all right. Number 4, Carlton, Hillary, and Ashley Banks from The Fresh Prince. 5, that's the Matthews brothers, Corey and Eric. 6, nobody's going to miss that in the world. That's Ross and Monica Geller. 7, that's Dennis and Dee, the bird from Always Sunny. 8, that's Sam and Dean Winchester from a show called Supernatural. Yeah, all right, whatever. Probably could have been sister. 9, John Ralphio and Mona Lisa. And 10, Jamie and Circe Lannister. All right, back to my dumb face. Here we go. All right. Oh, don't look at the answers, Instagram. Hello. Welcome back. Hide this. Put this here. All right, we're moving a little quickly, but that's all right. So round 4. This one, it's a little special. So tonight we're doing the East Falls Bar and Restaurant Support Fund as our charity, which reminds me, I'll check in on Venmo in a minute. And this coming week, starting this weekend at some point.
Oh, I love this one.
Yes, this is always a fun one. Spoiler alert. So this weekend was supposed to kick off Restaurant Week in Manayunk, one of my favorite weeks. We're going to miss it. They're probably not going to reschedule it until the fall when it comes back every 6 months. But in honor of...
when it comes back.
Yeah, I hope so. Or we'll all get sick again. Anyway. So in honor of Manayunk Restaurant Week and the East Falls Bar and Restaurant Support Fund, round 4 is going to be on fictional restaurants. This is always fun to write. This one's really easy. Here's how this works. I'm going to name a restaurant. All you have to do is tell me what TV show it's from. That's it. I name a restaurant. You tell me the TV show. That's it. I promise. It's that easy. Before we get into that, let's take another check at the Venmo pool. $4.57.
Wow.
How about it? $4.57. We got like $100 in a round. That's pretty dang cool. Which means you as the winner are walking away with $228.50 if nobody donates from now, and hopefully they'll keep going. $4.57. How about it? $4.57 at the start of round 4.
That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, I'm rambling. Anyway, round 4, fictional restaurants. We'll figure it out. Number 1, Patty's Irish Pub. A little self-serving. Patty's Irish Pub.
So you have to give the name of the show.
Yes. I give you the restaurant. You give me the show. It's that easy. Patty's Irish Pub, number 1. You all right back there? You're like falling over. Okay, well, you had a good run. Number 1, Patty's Irish Pub. Number 2, Chubby's. Chubby's. Somebody's mad at me for being wrong about James Corden. I don't think I'm wrong.
Oh, they can get over themselves.
I don't like him. Number 3, the Smash Club. The Smash Club, which kind of sort of a restaurant, more of a club, music venue, venue for generic or vehicle for generic plots, whatever. The Smash Club.
I like that. Vehicle for generic.
Thank you. That's not scripted. I pulled that one up. Yeah, I don't think some people know that this chat is like public. Like everybody on the internet can see this. That's all right. I'm not the one embarrassing myself. Oh, cool. We have 1 viewer on Instagram.
Did everyone leave?
I guess so. That's all right. Number 4, the Choky Chicken. The Choky Chicken, which is a PG-13-ish reference there. I had to pick up on that when I watched the show as a kid. The Choky Chicken. Choky Chicken, number 4. Number 5, Bluth's Banana Stand. Bluth's Banana Stand. There's always money in the banana stand. You all right back there? You're grumbling at me.
I talk out loud when I count.
Oh, okay. Where's the cat?
She's upstairs.
All right. That means she's not coming down. Number 6. So far these have all been... What? I'm not going to pick on her. She's mean to me. I'm not going to touch her. She doesn't want to be touched.
Well, I made her make an appearance in book club, so.
Oh, yeah. She can only do one on-camera appearance.
Yeah, she can only do one on-camera appearance.
It's in her contract. She only gets 1 a week. Anyway, up until now, they've all been TV shows. But number 6 is a movie. That's a hint. The Moss Isley Cantina. Moss Isley Cantina. And then we're back to all TV shows. So number 6 is the only movie. Moss Isley Cantina. beer break, which is almost empty. Number 7, the City Walk, or the Shitty Walk, depending on who you ask. The City Walk or the Shitty Walk, depending on who you ask. It's number 7. I give you the restaurant, you give me the TV show. That's simple. That's all you need.
I refuse to grade round 3, just so you know.
That's fine. I'll do it. I mean, it's going to go pretty quick. Okay. Number 8, Panucci's Pizza. Panucci's Pizza. Number 8. Sorry, I'm disgusting. I'm glad you're back in book club. Number 9, Pizza Planet. Pizza Planet. Number 9. Which I think has a couple answers. Oh, this producer's not listening. I think number 9 has a couple answers, but there's like one that's like, there's only one right answer. And number 10, the last question of the evening, Arnold's Diner. Arnold's Diner. Number 10. Beer break. And a water break too. I'm worth it.
What commercial is that from? Sure worth it.
Where is that from? Where did I pick that up? I watch a lot of daytime TV. All right. Anyway, round 4 is over, but here they all are again. Turn them in when you're done. Patty's Irish Pub, number 1. Number 2 is Chubby's. 3, the Smash Club. 4, the Choky Chicken. 5 was Bluth's Banana Stand. There's always money in the banana stand. 6, the Moss Isley Cantina. 7, the City Walk or the Shitty Walk, depending on who you ask. 8, Panucci's Pizza. 9, Pizza Planet. And 10, a bit of a throwback, Arnold's Diner. All right, that's all we get. I think that's it. Are we at the end of Quizzo? Am I missing something?
Yeah, you're about on the same time you were last week.
42? Yeah, that's about right.
I mean, you should give answers for round 10 after people.
Round 10? Oh. Yikes.
Sorry, I wrote down 10 for someone's score. And
yes, for round number 4, you meant.
Yeah, let's give a little bit.
Of course. I mean, people are still turning in. We have 8 turned in. And one of them is blank. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's not. Just the first 2. That's okay. Thank you guys for hanging out. Facebook, Instagram, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for donating to the East Falls Bar and Restaurant Support Fund. Last check up to $482. Heck yeah, how about that?
Wow.
$482.
Someone's going home with some big money.
Yeah, somebody's going home with a chunk of change. A big old coin. Sorry, words are hard today. This is a cause near and dear to my heart. It's my friends, my family, my neighbors, myself, although I'm not sure I'm getting any of that money. And second place, you're getting a gift card medley. Half of them in here. You can see it right there. Week 5, my chicken scratch handwriting. Billy Murphy's, The Rook, Deke's Barbecue. Those are all local joints. And again, if you win and you're not local, we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll give you like a cash value or something. The Rook, Deke's Barbecue at Murphy's. I said all those. The Philly Improv Theater and the N Crowd. So those are both live theater-ish things. One's a theater, one's an improv troupe. They are doing shows. They're online. You could also save them. I don't think they expire. So those are good. 4th Street Famous Cookies. It's a dessert. $10 to Grubhub and $10 to Dynamic Advertising Solutions.
Well, the whole point of the gift cards is to give you something to look forward to once we get out of this situation.
Right.
It's something you go do.
Yeah.
It's your big entrance back into the first bar you go to. You get some money off.
Something like that. Also supporting local business.
Oh, and supporting local business.
Anyway, Dynamic Advertising Solutions. I'm going to pawn you off to my pen guy. His name is Nick. He's hooked me up with all but like 3 of these pens. They're great pens. They all got witty sayings. Well, they're not witty, but they all got sayings on them. It's all got Quizzo on it. They're very good. If you work for somebody, you need marketing work, or if you just want like a nice logo, nice water bottle, nice pen, go ahead and do Dynamic Advertising Solutions, DAS. Good shit. All right. Do you think everybody is turned in? No, there's like 10 more teams out there. Just producer. End the stream. Think we're good?
Yeah, we can. You always give the answers.
Yeah, we go answers
in the
twice.
redo.
Yeah. Okay, so some people are still turning in, it looks like. So I'm going to save answers for round 4 and turn off the stream. Give us like a half hour and come back here, Facebook or Instagram, wherever you saw this, or YouTube, my website, wherever you're at. And give us like a half hour. We'll do answers again and scores and find out who's walking away with some prizes. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon.